There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
It's the boys from Black and White Sports. That's what it is.
What is going on? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're
ready?
live. We're live.
We're live. What is going on out there, Black and White Sports followers?
What is happening? And let's start this show off by giving the one a big happy 44th.
Man, you just gonna put me out there like
I'm putting
that?
you at 44th birthday. Happy birthday, Damon.
Happy birthday to me.
If you were here with us, you could have a beer with the one and the ass. Think about that. Speaking of where we are at the Tavern, 802 Southwest Street, Indianapolis, literally catty corner from Lucas Oil Stadium.
Where
You need to come check
are
us
we
out.
at? I can't find this.
What do you mean?
There we go.
Ah,
There we
there we
go.
go. Ah,
There we
he
go.
found us. He found us. There he is.
We are now
There he
a
is.
go to chatter. What? Why am I in playback?
Huh?
I'm hearing us.
Hell, I don't know what you did, man. Nobody knows what Damon did over there.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yes, Julian, that is the chat. Nice of you to see us finally. Thank you. That's your boy.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. There's your boy. Ha ha. Hey, Julian, since you're on there, can you hear us perfectly fine? No, you said perfect. Now, is that the sound or help us out here? Come on, tech buddy.
What is up, K Rich? What's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a while.
Just mute your play. Your boy said just mute the. Oh, he's on. We're good. No, he's still playing it back, aren't you? He's still on playback.
I'm still on playback.
Man,
Then what am I doing?
we're a little loud. Okay, hold on here. Let me know if this works. Is this better? Is this better, Julian?
How's that?
Good?
See, look.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Now we're good. All right. Well, again, welcome, Black and White Sports. We
Yeah.
are in the house at the Tavern.
Yes, we are the Tavern. Where's it
Damon's-
located? Where's it
Damon's-
located?
802 Southwest Street, Indianapolis.
I am looking at Lucas Oil Stadium right now.
We are both looking at the stadium that we pay taxes on and we are not a fan of.
Kinda.
Home team, yeah, but go Eagles.
Right. So, hey, welcome all for coming out to hang out with us for about a little over an hour.
You can
Talk a
tell.
little bit
Hold
about
on,
what's
I'm going to stop you right there because you can tell you've had a couple drinks already because he
Yes.
said, welcome. And I think you meant thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Welcome and thank you. Thank you and welcome.
Yes, guy, I call him out all the time. He still can't hear us over. Hey,
He's watching the game. He's watching the game. Somebody's laying down. Who's laying down?
Leaf.
Oh,
down.
that's Leaf.
Down.
Leaf. I like Leaf. But we'll talk about Leaf in a minute. So today we're going to try to get into
Basketball.
talk about a little basketball.
No basketball.
The season, both well, at least the NBA season has started.
Mhm.
We had two games last night. You had the
Pacers.
76ers and the Celtics.
Yep.
And backdoored it with Oklahoma City without Russell Westbrook against the defending champions. Hey, dude, you see those rings?
Yeah.
Have you ever
You
seen
like those, don't you?
Have you ever seen a reversible championship ring?
Man,
a reversible
do
ring.
me a favor. Do me a favor real quick.
What?
Take a
What?
big gulp of that drink
Okay.
because you're scaring me. Sitting there doing a little limbo dance on there. All right. Damn. Yeah, why don't you finish it?
There you go.
Just finish it. There you go.
No, I will not finish it.
All
At least
right.
not right now.
All right. Well,
I'm behind on the feed.
you're
But that's
still on
good. I can see
playback.
there.
you're
I
still on
see there.
playback. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. So Sean is there. Hi,
Hey.
Sean. Oh,
All right.
there's my mother.
Uh-oh.
Hi,
Hi,
mother.
Robbie.
Hi, Christy.
Oh, that means Jasmine's on too.
Hey, Jazzy Faye.
Good practice tonight, dear.
Awesome. So, like we were talking about today
You're
is
coming
our-
over here in a minute. Hold on.
well, we'll bring Angie over in a second to give you our specials at the Tavern
Yep.
because we got a Taco Tuesday and
Wings Thursday
Wednesday's
for our Thursday
Thursday.
night football. Yeah. 35 cents wings on Thursday.
man, you can't beat a good chicken wing.
No.
What's better in sports than chicken wings?
Yeah, no. Chicken wings. Beer.
Yes, beer,
Beer.
wings, sports is awesome. Here comes the nope. Here she
No,
goes.
no, she
Nope.
said not now.
Nope.
Not now. She said
Nope.
not now. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
There's her hand.
There's Angie's hand, folks. Come on around here. All right. Angie,
Here is Angie.
Tell
Hi,
us what the specials are that you guys got going on at the tavern this week.
This week we are doing starting tomorrow. Well, tonight we're doing our $4 pints.
Ooh, $4 pint.
Tasty.
Yes, and then tomorrow we are doing 35-cent chicken wings.
Told you, chicken wings.
And it is a 2-drink minimum, whether it's Coke or whatever it is, bottled water, and then anything extra, your celery, your ranch, your blue cheese, those are 25 cents. But
I'm sorry, I'm cutting you. Come in. There you go. There you go. Hey, everybody say hi, Angie. There she is.
hi guys.
All right. So what do you guys got going on Tuesdays?
Tuesdays are the tacos. We have 50-cent beef tacos, hard or soft. Comes with lettuce and cheese. Smart asses.
That door
We're not,
creaked open.
we're not in PG form here. That's okay.
No.
We're definitely not in PG form here. Anyways, and then we have your chicken taco. We have chicken tacos for $1, and these are also on the menu every day. The chicken wings are not. They're only Thursday special. So I know I'm cutting my head off.
Come on.
No, I'm doing this on purpose. So, and then we have also pork and shrimp, and they're $2. So,
All right.
Pork, the other white meat.
and then I'm special. I'm always here.
Yes.
I
Yes.
really am always
She's
here.
very special.
I tell you what, one of the best bartenders I've ever known around Indianapolis, right here at the tavern.
That's right.
Thank you, Angie.
Oh, so we were talking basketball.
Basketball.
The start of the NBA season. We
Hey,
had two
speaking
games
of,
last night. What?
look.
What?
You see that?
Yes, coach.
Yeah.
You have a jacket, coach.
I got a jacket. I got a shirt too. I got a shirt. I got a
You got
team.
You got a whistle.
I got a whistle. I should have brought that and blew it into my
Blow the whistle.
hard or soft taco.
That's what she said.
Literally.
Literally. So I'm peeking up at the Pacer game at the moment, and
And everybody, we are up 19-14 over Memphis right now.
the new trend that we've seen in the last couple of years in the NBA is you're wearing away colors at home.
You know, I'm. It doesn't bother me. Man, I let the home team pick what jersey they want to wear, and then the away team deals with whatever.
Hello, Eli.
What?
Eli says hello.
Like your son, Eli?
Yes, like my son.
Oh, hi, Eli.
He's with Granny. Granny. is
Oh,
doing
okay.
Granny's helping out tonight.
Okay.
Watching the boy.
I got you. So
So
he
the wife
didn't hear
can come
that.
out.
He didn't hear about the taco deal, did he?
He wouldn't have got it anyway. I mean, he is a bright kid, but I don't think he'd have got
He's
that.
not that old yet.
Hey, what's up, Andy? This is my homeboy from high school over at Lawrence North. He is in Virginia Beach. I'm glad you guys are safe. You know, you got a lot of wind and some bad weather up there.
Yep.
Nice of you to join us.
So, basketball.
So
The two games last night were pretty damn good too.
yeah, you can tell it was the first game of the season.
Yeah.
The first half of that Philadelphia game was a little sluggish, but the second half looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum that dude is a stud.
What do you think? Let me hear. What do you think about Brad Stevens?
I think Brad Stevens is one of the. I don't want to call him underrated anymore. He's like probably one of the top coaches, in all of coaching to not have a championship.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I like Brad Stevens.
He's
a hell of a guy.
and he does well to manage egos.
Yeah, because God knows the world of sports entertainment is full of them.
Right. You know, and a lot of college coaches make the jump to the pros, but they aren't that successful at doing it.
Right.
He is one of the few that are. He has made. I mean, he's a brilliant person. I mean, he worked at Eli Lilly, and then said, you know what, I'm going to quit working at this Fortune 500 company and go be an intern. And look at him now. He's the coach of one of the most historic franchises in all of basketball.
And look what he did to Butler.
Oh yeah, he made. I mean, Butler was always known for basketball, but it was something that popped in every now and then.
Right.
He put Butler on the map where Butler is now a staple in college basketball. Like, Butler's going to bring a good team, and if you're not, Butler always has the opportunity when they hit the tournament because they are very specific position players.
Fundamental play teams.
So when they hit the tournament, they always have a chance of making it to the Sweet 16 or higher.
Right. And they've played spoiler a lot.
Yes, they have. And they've also put themselves in positions where they can be – I mean, they were – I can't remember what year it was. I remember the game, but they were, 2 inches from a Gordon half-court shot from them being the national champion?
Was that Florida?
No, I think it was Duke.
Was it? No. I thought it was Florida the year that was it same year
because they went back to back. So that first year was the one where he threw up the half court shot where they almost won it.
Was it Notre Dame?
Notre Dame who?
Basketball.
For what?
Against Butler.
No. Notre Dame.
I
No.
don't think it was Duke though.
It wasn't Notre Dame.
My bad, Mr. Michigan.
I mean, but no disrespect to Notre Dame, but Notre Dame was not in the national championship game.
Okay, then that was Florida.
So it could have been Florida. It could have been
whoever knows out there that's listening. Please chime in and tell us who Butler lost to in the national title, because I think it was Florida. He thinks it was that suck ass team.
Well, I know they lost to Duke.
Yeah.
I know they lost to Duke. It
That's
was either the first.
That's the wrong North Carolina team.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that because Duke is loaded, buddy.
Yeah.
Duke they set records with recruiting right now.
Yeah,
they're loaded. But since we're talking about that, let's go ahead and talk about this. The AP College Top 25 came out. Even though we were talking about the NBA,
we'll swap back. We'll switch back.
But you look at Duke.
When we're live, let's tell everybody. When we're live, especially on the one's birthday, we have no set thing going on here, folks. We just know we're talking about basketball because he's the court guy and I'm coaching the court girls and boys. So we're sticking on the court. I don't care if it's NCAA or NBA.
Right.
Yeah, I said it.
Thank you, Heather, for the happy birthday wishes. I don't know why Sean is talking UConn. I hope he's talking women's basketball with UConn.
Right. Where you
because
been
you're
at?
definitely not talking about men's basketball with UConn.
Yeah, I know. Butler didn't lose the UConn.
No, they did.
Are you serious?
Was it Kevin Ollie? Wasn't that his first championship?
Oh,
yeah, with Kemba Walker.
Man, Sean,
because wasn't that the battle of Kemba Walker and Shelvin Mack?
Sean, we're gonna send you an apology.
Sean,
you are on it tonight,
my man.
UConn, man.
Julian says Duke 1 year and UConn the other.
But I don't think Butler.
So Duke was the first one.
Butler went back to back.
Yes, they went back to back with Brad Stevens, and then he went to the Celtics.
Good move. Really good move.
2010, 2011. See, Julia, that's why we have you.
Yeah, this is why we call you our tech guy.
But see, and then when you get out of school, to be 21,
February,
and then you can Well, he doesn't get out in 21. He doesn't get out in February.
But he's turning 21.
Yeah, and then he can come to the bar.
And he's got spring break coming up.
Yes,
perfect.
That might be a special.
That's going to be a live from the Tavern for all good reasons.
Sean said he should have a podcast, not us. But we're photogenic.
You don't have the hair like I do, brother. You like the golden locks? Yeah.
So, but back to what we're here.
Shut up, Dan.
Yes, shut up, Dan. So we're talking about Duke. All right, we look at this. Duke lost their entire starting five to the NBA draft.
Yeah. And they come back as the number
3. The number 3.
No,
Kentucky went up to number 1 like 2 days ago. But Kentucky's loaded too. But again,
they are. They're all one and done.
Yeah, they're all. But Duke
both teams are one and done.
Yeah, but if you look at it, Duke did something that no school has ever done.
What's that, Damon?
They got top
Duke.
They got the top. Well, how can you not? One, Krzyzewski is the best coach in all of college basketball.
He is. He's never
all of basketball.
He's never got caught cheating. He's did how many Olympics?
I like how you put that.
Never got caught.
I like how you put that.
I'm not going to say he's not. I'm just saying he never got caught.
He doesn't break the rules.
Right.
You say he never got caught. That was good. I like that. But you
It's
look
true.
at it, he's got, 5 national championships?
3 Olympics?
Three gold medals.
Yep. Man, yeah.
I mean,
There's nothing more for him to accomplish, really.
Really, he's like, second in all-time wins?
Yeah, behind oh, man.
Yeah, that guy. Pat.
well,
no, he passed Pat Summit.
At first, I was thinking Dean Smith, but no, he's way above.
No, he's way past Dean.
He's way past Dean. Yeah, I don't remember. But, yeah, he's good.
I don't know, but they have
Just sucks he's Duke's coach.
They have the #1 recruiting class in 2018.
Yeah.
They have the top 3 players in the draft. In the class, all going to one school.
Yeah.
I'm really not sold on Zion Williams yet. His highlight reel is amazing, but me being a basketball dude, I'm looking at the competition that you're doing this against,
Right.
and I see a whole bunch of Park Tutors.
Well,
I don't see a whole bunch of Ben Davis's, Carmels, those type of schools.
Right.
I see a whole bunch of 2A schools that
Right.
he's doing these fabulous dunks against.
what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'll throw the ball up. But still, you can't take away the talent that he does have. He's like 6'4", 280, and the dude has like a 99-inch vertical.
Yeah.
Like the vertical that you put on your guy, your made-up character on NBA
Yeah,
Live.
NBA Live. Whoop. Dude's
But-
gone. Hold on. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
I love that, dude. I love that little. Courtney, I love that little.
To be honest with you, me as of right now, I got Duke winning the national championship.
Oh, man. I hate to say Duke's ever going to win the national championship. Because obviously I'm a Carolina basketball
We both
fan.
are Carolina fans. Obviously, he's a Notre Dame
And
fan.
I'm a root for
obviously
Notre
a
Dame.
Michigan fan.
Yeah, I'm
basketball
going to
or
root for
football.
Notre Dame unless they're playing Carolina in basketball. Speaking of, you can ask Sean, my 2 cousins. I went up to a Notre Dame Carolina basketball game wearing my Vince Carter jersey when McAdoo and was a senior, I think. And
Telephone.
yeah, telephone. And at halftime, I went down to sit in the student section of Notre Dame. Excuse me. Notre Dame shoots a free throw at our end. I yelled brick so loud the whole stadium heard it, and everybody in the student section turned around and looked at me, and I just pointed at my jersey.
So, really, if you look at it, there's the top 10 is pretty heavy, and it's pretty traditional. If you look at it, you got Kentucky coming into #1. They're returning a lot of people. Even though they did get rid of some people, they are returning a couple guys that are going up into their sophomore. You can't believe that you're pretty much calling sophomores upperclassmen now in college basketball.
It's Indy's year for what? Basketball?
They're not. They're rude.
Come on,
They
Sean.
lost way too much.
Man, Sean, I give you credit.
I'll
Thank
get that
you.
spider off your head.
Thank you. I'll give you credit for the UConn call, but man, come on now. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
I know you guys are Notre Dame fans, but
Even I know, realistically speaking, I'm sorry, Mike Bray is one hell of a coach.
He's a good coach. But you
It's not
lost.
gonna be this year.
You lost all your senior leadership, and you lost 85% of your offensive production. So I don't really see a whole lot coming in.
His defense,
you didn't have
his
a really
defense is on there though. His
yeah.
defense is good.
You didn't really have a great recruiting class either. But then again, if you look at it, Notre Dame has never really recruited the 5- and 4-star basketball players anyway.
Right.
So that's a tribute to
They're getting there though.
yeah.
They're getting
That's
there.
a tribute to Mike Gray and how he coaches the team and he develops talent.
Right.
So,
And he does a hell of a job at it, man.
but
I was just in the Joyce Center last weekend.
I saw that.
Took Jasmine, yeah, took Jasmine up there into the court, and she said that's the court she's going to play on. I was like, hey, help Daddy out and get some good scholarships.
Sean, I agree with you on the next man up theory.
Yeah, always.
I do
Always.
agree with you. There's a reason why you're at a top a top Division I school to, to compete in that realm of sports. But you got to look at it. Just because you're at a top 10 school doesn't mean that you're a top 10 player.
Right.
It's just some schools just have better talent.
Well, and like saying that Notre Dame has like a team
Bray,
Yeah,
whatever.
Thanks, Sean. Notre Dame has, and I hate to say it because I like them, but Notre Dame has on the basketball court a bunch of sixth men. They don't have starters per se like Kentucky, like Duke, like Carolina.
They don't have franchise players.
Right. They don't
either
have
in
a lot
college
of
or the pros.
And I don't like the one and yeah, I'll take one more. What? I'm sorry. No, you good. The lights.
No, the lights are good.
The lights are good.
mean, it highlights my good parts.
Yeah, like his bald head. You might want to bring him one too.
Yes. I will take a
He'll drink this one.
Samuel Adams Oktoberfest because it's October and it's my birthday and I'm a Libra and that's what we do.
And we'll give you a shout out right there, Sam Adams.
But if you look at it, it comes down to it's still early. It's preseason polls, but I would say in college basketball, those preseason polls or those early season polls tend to be more accurate than the college football polls.
Oh yeah, I agree.
You got your traditionals list that's always there. Your Kentuckys, your Kansas, your Dukes, but there are
Villanova.
Yeah, but there are a couple nuances, especially in the top 10. I mean, if you look at it, sitting at number 6, you got Nevada. Nevada was underlooked last year, even though they went on like a 27-0.
Very underlooked last year.
Went 27-0. But they got two twins there that flirted with the NBA draft. I think it's like Caleb and Colin Martin. They flirted with the NBA draft. Didn't like their position, came back, and now NBA is loaded. What is going on?
I just read what your son put. That's hilarious. You didn't know, Julian, that he's the white guy in the couple here? I'm just saying.
This cat is ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry for moving the camera, folks. He got me a little jittery on
What's going on, Jesus? I see you.
Jesus.
But, you still got Nevada is loaded right now. I wouldn't put him past them to Nevada going a little further than they did last year. They went to the Sweet 16 last year. They got the opportunity to go a little higher, especially with them playing out west, and there's not a lot of talent. Well, I don't want to say talent. There's not a lot of competition out west in college football and college basketball as it is on this side of the country. You look out west, you pretty much got USC, Oregon.
Yeah, they've definitely picked up their game in the past decade.
Yeah, Oregon,
past 6 years.
UCLA, Arizona.
Arizona, unfortunately, has never been back to where they used to be in like the mid late 90s
with the Miles Simons and the Mike Bibbies.
Was it Gardner that played there?
Gardner,
which is IUPUI's basketball coach now, right?
Yeah. Yes. Indiana Mr. Basketball. I think it was like 90. When was Gardner Mr. Basketball? Was he 97?
97, 98. Something like that, yeah. Okay. Arizona 199? Yeah, I think so. No, 98.
As he has a national championship with Arizona too, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was his sophomore year, I think.
Was that with Luke Walton and what was that? Richard Jefferson, maybe?
Jefferson, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know, but I've had a lot of beer since then. So.
Sorry, folks, I'm dealing with two Michigan friends right here.
Hey, but them hometown boys though, them hometown boys. And I remember when
Cal is not. I'm sorry, Cal, Sean, is not a basketball team, not anymore.
Not since Jason Kidd.
Yeah, Cal has not been up there for a while.
I mean, USC has been good since then.
Unfortunately, I can't stand the Trojans.
99. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you.
See, that's why we need him.
Right. Where you at, man?
He's so quick.
Oh, wait. He's at school.
Yes, he's learning. He's learning.
We'll have you on the breaks, though.
So, yeah, we talked about Nevada being up there, and we got Gonzaga at number 5. So, Gonzaga is no longer the country's, darling mid-major program. They're a real deal program now.
Tell me what happened. Was Adam Morrison?
Yes.
What the
Oh, the
hell
Great
happened
White
to him?
Hope?
Yeah, what happened to him?
I think he's like playing in the China D League
He was in the NBA for what, 2 years?
and did nothing in
Nothing.
Charlotte. He was
Nothing.
drafted by Charlotte. He did nothing.
I think,
But
honestly,
he had great hair, though.
Nobody can match my hair, Damon.
He said I could work from school.
Wonderful. I've never got into Gonzaga, man. I've never been a Gonzaga.
but Mark Hugh is an absolute phenomenal coach.
I think they're overrated.
How are you overrated? Okay, look at this. Look at this. Since you say that,
Man, I
Since
love
you
it.
say
Dude,
that.
I got them fired up now, folks.
you look at it. The Zags have finished. They finished in the top 25 each of the past 7 years, and they finished in the top 10 in 3 of the last 4 years.
When's the last time they won anything?
They haven't won anything. They've been in the champion. When's the last time Notre Dame won?
Well, I know September 1st they got to win.
Ooh, September 1st they got to win.
Actually, they won Saturday.
That's why they're an ass.
No.
So, but anyway, you know, what I mean, he's got guys in the league, and he gets good players.
I'm not saying he's not a good coach.
I mean, he's the
I just
best
think-
recruiter in the West Coast.
I just think that Gonzaga overall just cannot get over the hump.
I mean, there's a lot of teams that can't get over the hump.
Well, they're one of them. And I think that they're overrated. What are they? 7th?
They're 5th.
They're 5th?
They're 5th.
Overrated.
Okay. You got Tennessee at 4th. So those are the schools that pop in that you really don't expect to see highly rated in the college basketball realm. I mean, if you look through, obviously we're in Indiana, so we're Big Ten guys. So, I mean, you look at it, you got in the top 10.
I just seen Virginia. I was looking at his list of the top 25, and I just seen Virginia. What was it, 9th?
They're at 7.
7th.
Listen, Virginia was the number 1 overall rated seed last year, and they got beat by a school that we still don't know what their name is.
Yeah.
I know their initials.
Wow. Wow. What is it? Yeah. SMDBU.
The number 1 overall seed. Dude, you were a 1 seed.
Oh,
and
man.
You were the first to be beaten by a 16 seed.
I'm sorry. You blew it worse than a Washington Street prostitute. And I said that. Yep,
Dude, Washington
I did.
Street prostitutes are awesome. I don't know that. I can't validate that. I mean, I can't really put
Courtney.
a step on that.
Oh,
But
man.
you know, I mean, you got
Watch
your
Gonzaga win. I'm watching, man. I'm watching.
yeah. I
Christy said happy birthday.
happy birthday.
That probably came
Oh,
from Jasmine
thank
too.
you.
So
Thank you. You know, let's see. We look at it. You got Michigan State at 11.
What happened? What happened to Izzo, man?
Nothing really happened to
No, I
Izzo.
mean, where's his team?
Well, Miles Bridges is in the league,
Yeah.
and the boy that lives in Carmel that went to Park Tudor, Jaron Jackson,
Yeah.
he's in the league
Is he?
now. So,
Okay.
I mean, who you got left? I mean, they were heavy upperclassmen because Izzo is one of those schools you don't get a lot of one and dones out of him.
No, you stay
I
for at
mean,
least
you gotta-
probably 3 years.
Yeah, you're going to stay at least 3 years
Yeah.
there. So, you know what I mean? But Izzo is one of those better coaches, so I think he'll be fine. I think he'll
Which-
tool up pretty well.
Since we're real quick, I want to ask you, what do you feel about the one and done in college basketball?
Me personally,
That's why I'm asking. I want your personal
personally,
opinion.
I'm not a big fan
Okay.
of the one and done because I think you're wasting an opportunity for kids that can develop into great players with the 4-year opportunity in college basketball.
So
You know-
what ruined that for basketball in general, I guess?
I mean,
Was it? I mean, you had Kevin Garnett, you had Kobe Bryant. I mean, I'm talking before LeBron's time. You had Kevin Garnett came out, man. He was
but
hurting them
I'm
down.
gonna tell you what happened. You know, when you come out of high school into the league, there are a lot of guys that do it that shouldn't, but there are those rare players that come out in the first round. I mean, come out of high school and they are extremely successful. You got Kobe Bryant, you got Kevin Garnett, you have LeBron James. But other than those 3, out of the other ones that came out early, you got C.J. Miles,
Mm.
you got Kawhi Leonard, Not Kawhi Leonard. I'm sorry.
sorry.
What was, the old funny boy that went to L.A. with the braids, man?
Oh, shoot.
Yes, that guy.
God,
I don't know. He was that terrible.
Help us out,
He even played with Jordan in Washington. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about now.
I can't think of the damn name.
You know what I mean? But there are guys that have come out that it's like, why? You know what I mean? Tyson Chandler came out early and really didn't develop.
Lamar Odom.
Lamar didn't come out early. He went to Old Dominion.
Not Lamar. I'm sorry. Greg Oden.
Greg Oden went to Ohio State.
It went 2 years, right?
He went 1 year to Ohio State.
Okay, 1 year. Him and Conley.
Yeah. But they played the national championship game.
Okay, so
and if Oden didn't break his wrist, they win.
Okay, but does that justify a one and done? If you go to the national title your freshman year, do you go?
It doesn't justify one and done, but it makes you understand. But I mean, but see, that's that wasn't where it started. It started before them, because you had some of these guys that come out that aren't ready. So
Kwame Brown.
Yes. That's
Thank
him.
you, Kyle and Andy.
Yes.
You both helped us out on that one.
Yeah, but you
can picture his face the whole time.
Yeah, I can see him terrible. But you have all these guys. You've had these string of guys that come out just because they were ESPN highly rated in college and in high school basketball. You think you're ready for the league. Dwight Howard, which I think him and LeBron was the last ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But those were phenomenal athletes who were ready to make that jump. Just because you score 50 points in a high school game
doesn't mean
you're ready for the NBA.
Look at the boys.
Lamar.
Yeah.
But if you and David Stern at the time was tired of this watered down athletes coming into or talent coming into the league, so he put something on it that tried to get better talent. So all you did was just cause a problem. Because I mean, just look at it. There's a lot of players that aren't college material.
No,
hell,
I mean, college material.
And it sucks that you try to use that as a secondary league for the NBA.
Yeah, look. Here's my opinion. You're going to college for free. Okay, you are getting your full scholarship, your full education. Your full everything is paid for. Nobody in this world is going to tell me that the basketball team at IU, Duke, Carolina, a big basketball team is really paying a lot for anything.
Timeout. Pacers are up 50-27. All right, come back.
Nice. I'm just saying, I get the one and done, like you're saying, if you are extremely ready for the move, okay? And I get the whole thing that you're a college athlete, you're not technically getting paid, and you don't want to take the risk of getting hurt or something like that. But you know what? It's all free. I mean, I get that's kind of like the Bosa from Ohio State. He's not going to play. He's not going to come back this year. So even if they make it into the championship or the Final Four, he's not going to play. Man, I get that. I really do. But it's still, I don't know.
I mean, I think it sucks for your brothers in the locker room.
Well, that too, but that just shows to the whole world that a college athlete is athlete 1 and student 2, and that's
I agree.
Sorry, that's bullshit.
You know what I mean? And I like how Silva.
What's up, Facebook?
I like how Silva is now trying to encourage the G League, the D League. He's getting it where it's almost to the point where you don't have to go to school. It's like the baseball thing. I think baseball has it absolutely right when you got the farm league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there are players out there that aren't college material. I'm not saying that they're not
but a lot of
mentally ready for college. A lot of people aren't college people.
A lot of the farm league comes drafted from college anyway.
Right.
But you don't see them in the majors until 4 or 5 years later.
Right.
That's that development there. Yeah. That's what the D League should be used for, and I'm hoping that's what it stays to.
And I like the direction that they're going in, and I like that opportunity that they give these young men. Because I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, me personally, when I played ball, if we'd had a D League, G League type of scenario where we didn't have to go to college, I would have not even thought about going. Because I'm not a
we read books
academic.
Way too much for 12 years. Why do we got to do another 4?
Me personally, I'm not an academic type of guy. I'm not saying I'm slow or stupid or anything. That's dumb, that was just not my thing.
Like college wasn't my thing either.
Basketball was the whole thing that I went to school for. I didn't go to school. I didn't use basketball to do school.
Right.
I mean, I did school to do basketball. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of kids out there that's like that. So why keep forcing them into a situation where it's set up for them to fail instead of putting them into a situation where it's set up to them to succeed?
As long as that league stays in that path, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm sorry. I like the Big 3. You like the Big 3?
The Big 3 is entertaining.
It's entertaining, man. That's entertaining.
Cube's got something with that one. That's entertaining.
Yeah, that's good. It. That's good.
So,
it is the answer in Cube. Come on, man.
Right. So
we're talking about practice.
So let's touch on a couple more Big Ten schools real quick, and then we'll switch over to NBA. I was going to talk a little bit about the Michigan, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Even though we did reach the national championship game again. Okay, we didn't win, but we were there again with a team that people was like, oh my God, they're not even going to compete in the Big Ten.
You didn't make it to the final.
We did make it to the final.
No, you didn't.
Hey man, if you don't tell this dude we didn't lose to Villanova in the final because DiFrancesco hit like 90,000 3-pointers.
I just like getting them fired up. I just like being fired up.
Yeah, DiFrancesco. Hey, dude, DiFrancesco was hooping in the final game. I'm
Shut
sorry,
up, Julian.
but God was getting it in.
No one gives a crap about Michigan.
So, but I mean, just that's my guy Storm in the background giving him a little football education.
Well, that's funny. When I got here, I told Storm and you guys are going to do the Irish jig.
Yes, and Sean said they did. Thank you, Sean. But hey, real quick. Shut up, Sean. But hey, real quick, since we are in Indiana and we know Indiana, there's no better place in the country to play basketball or to live your basketball dreams is in the state of Indiana. I don't give a damn about New York and Rucker Park. They can't compete down here in Indiana basketball because that's what we do. You know what I mean? If you look at it, you got different sides of the country that have different things that they're good at. The East Coast, you got a lot of guard play, a lot of dribblers, blah, blah, blah. In the South, you got a lot of pure athletes. But if you come to the Midwest, we got all-around talent. We do it all here, bro.
And we know how to play defense.
So, but when we speak of that, let's talk about IU basketball. Hey,
didn't they pick up the boy from
Yes, they got the legend.
Yeah.
The high school legend. What's his name? Romeo Langford.
Yeah. No. I was probably thinking of football.
That was football.
Yeah, never mind.
That was the running back for
I used to Avon.
Yeah. So
but IU basketball is still coming back up finally.
Okay. I mean, if you look at IU basketball, they were a little funny about the hire of Archie Miller. One, he's a good young coach. Right. You know what I mean? I don't think he has anything to do with his brother over at Arizona with all that funniness going on with Aton and the scandal. No. I like him. I think he's a good young coach. He knows what he's doing. And as you can see, he's recruiting in Indiana. That was the biggest issue with Indiana basketball is they were not recruiting local kids. You were letting these guys get out.
Everybody was going out of state.
I mean, you had you had back-to-back Mr. Basketballs go to Michigan schools. You had with the Denver Nuggets now, Hamilton Southeastern.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yes. He went to Michigan State.
Yeah. Short guy.
Yep. Well,
yeah, I think short. Guy, yeah.
And then you had Hamilton Southeastern again with their Mr. Basketball going to Michigan.
Man, there's a lot of court talent right here in Indianapolis.
I mean, you can't get these guys out of the state. So, and what Archie Miller's doing, he is getting these guys recruited in. I mean, he's got a top 10 recruiting class coming in, and you returning 7 If you turn in 5 of your top 7 players from last year,
plus
and you got better as the season goes along.
Yep.
Hey man, I'm calling it right now. IU's going to the Final Four.
What are they ranked?
Right now they're ranked 25th.
Wow.
They're ranked 25th. Me, I'd have put them a little higher.
I would have said about 17th, 18th.
Yeah, I'm going to give them a little higher. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, IU is going to the Final Four.
I'm not going to say Final Four. I will say the Elite Eight, though.
Yeah,
I'm calling it. That whoever they play in the Elite Eight, it's going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
But I think they're 1 to 2 years out of a possible national championship.
I agree with that. I do agree with that. But I'm telling you, man, there's something about this team. There's a different feel about IU basketball right now.
Yeah, there is.
And it was the kind of feel that Purdue had the last couple of years with Edwards and PJ and Haas. And they're hurt too because it's going to be a rough year for Purdue.
Yeah,
I know the younger Edwards is back. I know he's got an NBA body right now. But he's all by himself.
Did they get another big man in there?
Well, they got the other guy, the other 7-footer.
Okay, they did. That's right.
They got the other 7-footer, but they haven't.
56-39 Pacers at half.
Oh wow!
Right.
Whooping.
And that again right now, the Tavern, 802 Southwest Street, Indianapolis. Just southwest of Lucas Oil Stadium. I'm literally pointing at it through Damon's head now.
Hey,
see
that's
that?
it. That's it. Yes, Sean, the Pacers are stomping at the half. What's up, Krista? How's it going?
Why is it all about Damon? Just because it's his birthday or something?
Hey, dude, it's all about the one. There can only be one. If I for out art that one.
Don't ever talk like that again because you sound so dumb, right?
Hear ye, the one arriveth.
Oh, boy, there's too many ifs in there for me.
So we chit-chatted a little bit about college. So let's jump into the pros.
Let's do.
Man, there's been some moves.
What's going to happen with Jimmy Butler? He obviously does not want to be in Minnesota.
I'm going to tell you right now, Thibodeau is winning that battle between the owner and the player. Because what happens tonight on opening night, Jimmy Butler is playing for Minnesota Timberwolves.
Right.
I need a shot.
Uh-oh. Hey,
Angie, I need a shot.
Angie, we're going to do 2 shots of Fireball on live for his birthday.
I need a shot. Somebody give me a shot.
You
Angie, our great bartender
down. You guys all caught that?
Yes. Angie, our great bartender down here at the Tavern, is going to give us some shots of Fireball.
I think the only under 21 people that's listening are our kids, so it's okay.
Flame on.
No, the NBA is going to be exciting this year.
I think, man, I think the East is going to be a lot more exciting than people give it to. I mean, I know the West. The West is very loaded.
I'm sorry. Here's my opinion. There's only 3 teams in the West that's really going to do anything this year, and I'm not talking about the Lakers.
I figured you weren't.
I'm talking about Golden State, obviously, Houston, which I think, man, they just need that little oomph to get there. And oh shoot, man, I was gonna say, I don't know.
It's not going to be San Antonio.
No.
Thinking OKC?
I'm trying
OKC?
Well, see, I was about to say that.
Roberson's back. Their defensive stopper is back. So now you got 2 top 5 defensive players on that team.
They'll be in it. They'll be around it.
Be around?
There's your top 3 in the West, I think. I obviously the Lakers got who they got. Thank you, Angie.
Thank you, Ange.
All right. Real quick, happy birthday, Damon.
Oh, no. Here comes another shot, another photo.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. We live.
Oh, we good.
Yeah,
he's live.
We live.
Oh, he's live.
Live. Shot.
All right, shot. Woo.
Woo.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yep. Dan's got another beer.
Woo, yeah.
Denver Nuggets. I don't know why my mother is talking about the Denver Nuggets.
You really think Denver's going to be in the mix in the West?
I'm pretty actually surprised she knew an NBA team. I'm going to get in trouble for that one.
She going to smack you through the camera.
Yeah. But, really, if you look at it, me personally, yes, I am a Laker fan. And I was a Laker fan before the addition of LeBron James.
You're old enough to be a Magic fan.
Yes, I am. And I was. But I was more of a Cat fan. You know what I mean? Magic is my favorite player. But my daughter does. My 13-year-old hooping daughter does have a Los Angeles Lakers Kareem Abdul-Jabbar jersey that she requested.
That's nice.
That was amazing.
I love my niece for that one.
I had a tear in my eye.
I'll give you that one. Good job, niece.
Even though I do like Julian's pick with Kyrie because I think Kyrie is the best point guard in the league right now. But back to the Western Conference.
Christy is the DD for what? She's not here.
Oh, whatever.
Shut up. This is second. Shut up, Sean.
There's this thing called Uber and Lyft. But anyway, if you look at it,
Charles Bark. Oh, come on, Mama. That's terrible. That's terrible.
listen, Kenny, Ernie. Listen, let me tell you.
Shuck.
I'm sorry because I won't check
terrible.
after me because he's a bully. But me, I don't have the Lakers finishing less than 4th in the Western Conference.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be in the playoffs, obviously. Because
I'm sorry, I take that back. I don't have them finish higher than 4th in the Western Conference.
I'm thinking like 6th
because they have an awesome young talent.
They do.
And then when you bring in a caliber player like LeBron, who is a tutor or a mentor on the court. I mean, look at some of the guys that he's made better that aren't really anything
right
as a player.
He's like the Tom Brady of basketball.
I mean, I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm
saying?
I
mean, he makes everyone around him better just by the fact that his awesome talent.
Right.
You know, I don't think LeBron excels in any one category. I don't think he's the best dribbler. I don't think he's the best shooter. I just think he's the best player. He's a guy who he can recruit.
Recruiting.
You know what I mean, you got a lot of young talent that just need a veteran to bring that type of talent together. And then you pull in a couple knuckleheads who give you a little grit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little grit, a little veteranism on the teal. And I like it.
Man,
I like Lance to make it dance.
I was going to say, he wanted to bring Lance in there so he didn't blow in his ear again.
Dude, I like Lance to make it dance. Dude, he has a purple and gold do-rag. That is so player. Snoop don't have a purple and gold do-rag.
Not yet.
But Lance will make you dance. he got one. I mean, if you look at it, Lance is going to bring a little edge to
Lakers,
him.
Yeah, God.
You know, and Rondo is going to teach.
I forgot Rondo went there.
Rondo is going to teach Ball how to be a point guard.
As long as his daddy stays out of the whole mix, it'd be
Magic already clipped that.
Right.
You know, ain't no more press conferences for that dude in the Staples Center.
I'm sorry.
One, I don't know how he got press conferences in the first place.
Here's my thing. I'm all about, promoting my own kids and all this, that, and the other if need be. But, dude, there's a line.
You've destroyed your two younger boys' careers.
Oh, done.
Their careers are over.
They're lucky they're not being hanged over in China, or was it China?
No.
Shanghai or whatever? Where were they?
I mean, how do you steal Louis Vuitton? I mean, your brother just signed a multi-$100 million deal, and you going to steal Louis Vuitton in China. It probably wasn't even real.
No. Yeah, anyway, yeah. I'm going to say
she needs to be.
I'm going to say, yeah. I seen that. I think they'll be no higher than 5, possibly 6. They're going to be in the playoffs. There's 8 teams. Hell, that's half of the conference.
Well, half of the conference, yeah, but you got some studs over there. You got some teams that are up and coming.
Right.
You got some good young talent.
Anybody else want him to shut up about the Lakers?
Hey, guess who's got gray shoes in the West?
Who? Paul George.
Damian Lillard.
Really?
He's got the top of the Sonic the Hedgehog on his shoes, dog.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there is 14. There's 4 teams in the West. I forgot about Portland.
I have it.
Man, you don't like them?
I ain't got nothing to do with Portland. I just don't think that they're
not there yet.
No, they're not there yet. You know, Damian Lillard's too much whining about him not being recognized. Recognized.
Sleeper team in the West. Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Houston, but I don't know how the dynamic with Carmelo is going to fit because he's going to be asked to come off the bench. Will he be able with his pride? I listened to the interview he had with Rachel Nichols today, and man, you just won't give up that starting thing. You give it up, will you? So I don't know. We'll see how Houston goes. I like Golden State 1. I like Oklahoma City 2 with Robertson coming back
They're
as
going
a
to go over the
defense.
Rockets?
Yeah.
Because of Carmelo?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And they lost what was making them good. Was their underrated defense. You know, Trevor Ariza is gone, but he is a top 5 defensive player. And that's going to cause a problem because James Harden plays 0 defense and Chris Paul plays 0 defense.
Yeah.
James Harden doesn't even try to play defense. At least Chris Paul gives you he tries. You know what I mean? He tries to move his feet. James Harden's just like, hey, man, why didn't you help me out? I mean, at least try.
So you say, obviously, you're thinking Golden State's going to go back to the finals from the West?
I think Golden State goes back. If I do right now at this point,
He's stuttering now. He's starting to stutter, folks.
At this point, I do think that Golden State will go back to the finals from the West, but I'll go back to LeBron's first finals appearance with the Cavaliers, and he had a team of nobodies. Your team right now, you got future stars.
Oh, he's got a stacked team.
So if LeBron plays different in the playoffs, man.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I mean? If they don't have to play Golden State in the first round or the second round, the Lakers can be in the finals. I mean, in the NBA, in the Western Conference Finals at least.
Nope.
The opportunity is there, man.
You're drunk, Damon.
Dude, man.
You're drunk, Damon.
Dude.
Lakers
LeBron is that type of player.
Lakers are not making.
You know what I mean? Look at what he had in Cleveland. He had his stepdaddy in Delonte West.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. And he had what? Corey Childs, Chris Childs, somebody. You know what I mean? You had Anderson Varejao.
Who wants to talk about the East yet?
But like as I started with the NBA, I think the East, what we got? 22? When we started 8-22.
Yeah.
So when we started with the NBA, I did mention off with the East. Yep. I think the East is going to be a lot more competitive than people think.
Very.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if you underestimate, and not just because we live here, if you underestimate the Pacers, you're gonna have a rude awakening. I got the Pacers finishing second in the East going into the playoffs. I got them the 2 seed going into the playoffs.
Wow.
Behind Boston, I got Philadelphia at 3, and I got Toronto at 4.
Man, I don't know what the deal was with Toronto. I mean, before Kawhi came and everything, it was like, I don't know. They were like the Cincinnati Bengals to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the East. You know what I'm saying, though? It was like they could never get over the hump of beating any big brother team that's in the East.
Well, put it this way.
Kawhi, is that going to help?
Well, put it this way. As in Virginia.
I'm trying to do my best impersonation of Kawhi Leonard's laugh.
but put it this way. Just like we talked about Virginia being the number 1 seed, getting beat by a 16 seed. Toronto was the number 1 seed in the East last year, and they got swept.
Yeah, that was wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Now,
you know what I mean? So
I will say Kawhi gave them a missing link, but I just don't know if Toronto as a team and whole is going to be able to use that missing link in the right way yet.
I agree.
Plus, he's only on a 1-year contract. We'll see what happens at the end.
I mean, you got him and Kyle Lowry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really sold on any idea what's going on in Toronto. That number 1 seed.
No.
That the only team that Toronto seems to beat consistently is Indiana.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen this year, though.
And I don't. I mean, I really think that the way that Indiana has something about them.
We grow basketball here.
I mean, it's just something about this team that has a different feel.
Yeah.
One, all of them liked each other.
Yeah.
And then
they're not going fishing out with each other's wives and stuff like that.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you look at it, you had trade deadline last season. This goes all the way back to last season. You had trade deadline. Mm-hmm. And these players go to the management and say, hey,
Yeah,
Don't do
good.
nothing.
Yeah, we're good.
We good here.
And look how they played.
And they're one game from the finals.
Yep.
They're one game from the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yep.
Hey, man, I like it. I like what you got. Miles Turner, the contract extension, 4 years, $72 million. Great move by the Pacers.
Love it.
Great move by the Simons.
And I'm sorry, I think that Oladipo is a hell of a leader on that team, and Miles Turner is going to turn into like a co-leader with him and Oladipo on the Pacers.
Jordan is the super Pacer fan, and he's got him finishing third in the East.
That's what I was kind of thinking. Third or fourth. I don't want to say second, but it could definitely happen.
I mean, people are all on Joel Embiid in Philadelphia.
Everybody's on Philly.
I'm just not sold. I think they have too many playmakers and not enough scorers. You know, Embiid is going to be your 2020 guy. You know what I mean? Boys? And you keep flirting with this Marcus Falk and JJ Redick thing. You know what I mean? I think. I'm sorry. I never understood why you took Marcus Falk number one overall in the first place.
Real quick, you know who Redick reminds me of, kind of, sort of? Jason, White Chocolate.
Who does?
Redick. The look.
Man,
no.
No. Oh, okay.
Not the play.
Okay, because he is nowhere near as a White Chocolate. Jason Williams might be the best white player of all time.
Oh, man.
Well, okay, Larry Bird. Well, Jerry West. No, okay, Pistol Pete Maravich.
We got a list of white boys that can play the court.
He's top five. Reason why these white guys are still playing the league.
He's the white guy of the court, remember?
The reason why the white guys are still in the NBA because they're 7 foot and then you can shoot.
Yeah. Well, look how that's evolved now. You got Miles Turner throwing threes up. You got the bigger boys playing from the 3-point line.
I like Miles Turner in his first year at Texas. I thought this kid was a good kid.
Yep.
When the Pacers picked him, you saw a lot of boos. You had a lot of, what about? I'm like, dude, this guy can play. And as you can see, he is one of your core pieces to what the Pacers got going on.
Yep.
I like how you picked up on Sabonis, Arvydas Sabonis' son. This kid can play. I mean, I like to figure out.
Yep, White Chocolate, Jason Williams.
Yeah, I like to figure. I know who White Chocolate is because if you follow my post, I post a lot of stuff about Jason Williams.
No,
him and Randy Moss are the best athletes out of West Virginia ever.
I stopped myself because I was like, hold on. It is Jason. No, it's not. So that's why I said White Chocolate, because I knew it was White Chocolate.
Yeah. The guy.
But thank you, Matt.
Is amazing.
Yeah, he's good.
I want to see him in the Big Three. Toronto
Center is a beast. Ain't even going to try to spell it. Thank you, Jordan, because I don't have a clue. No, I do know that he's good. And that adds to the big man with Kawhi being on the floor because he's obviously going to be the power forward, right?
Kawhi Leonard be the 3.
He's going to be the 3
because you still have the boy that went the boy. I'm sorry because I'm old as shit. You got the
he's 44 today, folks.
His name is slipping out of my mind, but he came from.
I'm still in my 30s.
He was coming from Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He's gonna play 4.
Well, he would be your center or your 4.
Well, Jordan
Kawhi Leonard would be your 3.
He can play a 4.
He could play a 4, but I see him more as a 3.
Well, when you put the speed offense out there, I'd say he could move to the 4 spot, and you have 3 guards out there per se.
Right.
But
I mean, you could if you play small ball, you can move him down to the 4.
Perkins. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, well, yeah.
Perkins. Kendrick Perkins?
I don't know. Help us out, Jordan.
Kendrick Perkins? Are we talking about Kendrick from Boston?
I don't know, dude. Hey, we only got a couple more minutes. Where you wanna talk about the Pacers a little bit more?
I mean, the Pelicans.
You said.
Hey, Jordan. I like one thing on the Pelicans is Anthony Davis, and I listen. Listen.
They have nothing else.
Listen. I'm gonna let you know this. If the Pelicans aren't 500 or above at All-Star break, Antonio Davis is gone.
Where's he going?
He's going to go to he's going to go to a contending team, or he's going to go to a young team like he is with talent. I either see if he stays in the West, he goes to the Lakers because they have the pieces. Listen,
how much more money does the team have?
Listen. you can dog on the Lakers right now, but they got all the just like Danny Ainge and the Boston Celtics in the East. Magic holds all the cards. He's got all that young talent.
He's also got Jimmy Kimmel.
You got all that young talent that you have as bait for trading.
Yeah.
You put LeBron James and Antonio Davis together, that is the finals.
So do the Pacers look at doing anything like that? I don't think so. I'm asking
the
you.
Pacers are doing it the right way.
I think they stay with the team they got.
Because
I'll tell you what.
It's a market value that you can't just bring free agents in. They're doing it the right way.
You watch Thaddeus Young is going to have a breakout year this year. I think that he's going to do a hell of a job. And between him and Miles Turner, I don't know which one's going to have like the most improvement player of the year or whatever. But man, as far as I know, I mean, we all know what Miles Turner can actually do on offense when he does it. But I think that he has definitely stepped up his defense game.
I wish that the Pacers would play more Miles Turner and Sabonis together.
In the 4. Yeah, don't play him in the center.
Play them together because then you can actually play a 5-out offense.
Right.
You can play a true motion offense if you got Sabonis and Turner in at the same time.
Out there, right there.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, more shots.
Birthday shot.
More shots for me.
Birthday shot.
Look, I got more shots for me.
The white guy doesn't get it. Man.
More shots
for me. Hey.
Hey, there's the beer.
No, that's good. No.
Here, I'm going to toast this microphone.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
Decades.
I'm sorry. I wasn't born at the same decade as y'all were.
Hey, Autobottle is a truth. All right, so we are dwindling down on our time.
Yep.
So it's been like real to hang out with you guys today.
Definitely.
It's been awesome to hang out on the birthday of the one.
Happy birthday, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it.
This is my brother from another mother.
I appreciate it. We've been down for a while.
I got decade in.
You got a decade in. He has a decade. So, yeah. So, hey, again, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us for this little over an hour to talk about a little bit of basketball and talk about our sports. And,
I kind of figured tonight was going to run over a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, getting the celebration in for your birthday, talking about your sport, basketball's coming in.
But we're awesome. Who would want to hang out with us for an hour?
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you want to hang out with us a little bit more?
Why wouldn't you?
We're good like that.
And we appreciate every one of you that hung out with us here or live. Check us out. Subscribe to our YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, at BW Sports 1. Check us out on Twitter at BW Sports 1, at BW Sports Damon, and at BW Sports Dan. We will be here again next Wednesday. We'll be the last one for 2 weeks because Halloween's on the following Wednesday.
Yeah, we got kids, man. We got to do the Halloween thing, dog.
Yeah, we won't be here for Halloween, so we're gonna go trick or treating. I'm dressing up as a vampire because we're doing the Transylvania thing.
Whatever. Hey, listen.
Damon's dressing up like a black guy, folks.
I got some good shit here. Listen, if anybody has any costume parties,
damn,
you got anybody
I'm more black than he is.
Listen, anybody out there has got any costume parties that you want us to attend?
Oh,
we can come as the we want to come as the Dudley Brothers this year.
The tables.
Yes.
I love it.
But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us for us. We'll see you guys next week. Black and White Sports, the one, the ass, keep it classy, Indy.
Hey, Damon.
Yes, sir.
What if I told you that in 5 minutes you could make your pain 50% better by doing 1 or 2 movements to correct your symmetry?
I would either call you God or a knowledgeable person.
Well, motionawaypain.com, that's how.
Awesome. I like anything that takes away pain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don Green and motionawaypain.com is a new method to get the weekend warrior back on the field, heal injuries faster, and kick that nagging 10-year-old sciatica to the curb.
Nothing like a whole bunch of old people trying to live their youth.
This is true. This is true. Visit motionawaypain.com for a free lesson or a free consultation with Dawn today.
Well, I'm going to go check her out.